Good morning. It's Monday morning and I've got my list of things to do today. So what I'm going to get done is I'm going to get the sweet peas moved into the cold frame. Once I've tidied the cold frame out, I'm going to get the dahlias dug up today as well. Then after I've done that, I am going to get on with the polytunnel and get the polytunnel frame sorted out. So yeah, we'll see how things go from there. I'll show you. I'm going to put the elephant garlic in the cold frame as well. But that's my plan for today, and hopefully I get all that done before I have to leave. So once I've done the little bits and sorted, I'll show you what I've been up to. Right, I've cleared this cold frame out. This was already pre-made structure when I got the garden. Found this glass that goes over the top, which is quite handy. So in here, what I've got my sweet peas, and I've got my elephant garlic. Right, part of them anyway. So there's 7 in there, and I've got another 4 at the top in the normal top greenhouse. So they'll stop in there until they get 3 inches of the sweet peas. I'll leave the tops. But yeah, that's sorted out as well. Happy days. So I'm going to move on to my dahlias, which I've actually already started with. As you can see, I've got my mushroom trays. I've got a few already pulled up. I'm busy pulling the pom-poms up at the minute. So I've seen a lot of people do this, which is very handy to start with. So I've got just obviously marked all of my dahlias up. So as you can see with that one, it's a yellow pom-pom. Sun shines in the way. And I've got a pink one there. So it's always handy to mark them up because you will forget what they were. And I've got them ones to dig up as well. Now they weren't this size when I put them in. Some canny size was. But these have just been dug out, so I need to take them out. I need to clean them up. Then they're going away for storage. Oh, my little hippo's back. Hi Kyle, nice and wrapped up and warm, aren't you? Eh? So yeah, I'm gonna get cracked on with this, and I'm gonna get these last 4 out. Then I'm gonna start. Cleaning them off. So yeah, I've got a little mini me with us today. Kyle, say hi. Say hiya. No, he's upset because I've brought him down. So what I've done is I'm getting the back bit sorted out, and getting the ridge and the poles down the middle put in as well. Now, as sharp-eyed viewers can see, my tunnel's not. It's not quite square. The back section isn't, anyways. You can see it's supposed to go all the way across there and then all the way across there to cross there. But to be quite honest, I'm not fussed really. It's in, it's done. I'm not digging out things and moving stuff just for that, because all it's going to do is I'm going to bring the polythene down either there or down to the bottom, depending on what I fancy doing for the sides. So it's either going to go to there, then down to there. So I'm not fussed. I'm getting these poles in as well in the centres, and they're screwed in. They're screwed into the base as well. Turn you around. They're screwed into there as well. That's up. So that is the frame pretty much up, unless you guys can see anything that I've missed. So yeah, that's that up. So if I notice, I tell a lie, it's not totally up. I need to get the sides put in, so I've just got to dig this section over, like I mentioned in the previous video. Dig them sections over, then get the sideboards in. But I'll do that another day because I haven't got plan to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and crack on and get the dahlias up. Well, me and Kel's come inside the shed here where it's nice and warm. We've got the fire on, which I'll show you. Got the fire on. It's nice and hot in here because it's cold outside, Kyle. That's why. So yeah, we'll come inside. If we get a bit of warmth, I'm going to watch a couple of videos and just to double check and make sure I know what I'm doing when it comes to these dahlias. I've got the hammock down for Kyle because he wants to sit in the hammock. Look, he's got his little blanket on as well. Look. Oh, we're just rocking back and forth like that. Look, he's over the moon. Look at him, he's nice and toasty and warm. Say hi. Say hiya. He's going hi. So we'll leave him in there. We'll leave him in there, aren't we? So yeah, I'm gonna watch my videos in here now, and then catch up with you in a second. Right, that's all the dahlias in. Dahlias done. I've washed them and everything like that. Just show you. So, just washed them off. They're a lot bigger than when I first put them in, I tell you that. They're massive. There's some really big ones there. Some of them have split off. Well, that was one whole, that was one big one, that. And that one's my favourite one, the duet. It's a duet, if you have a look on my Facebook, I'll put some pictures on of what they look like as well. So what I'm going to do with these next is, I'm going to turn them upside down, and I'm going to leave them for 24 hours, let all the water drip out of them, dry off again, then I'll crack on with them. If there's any damaged bulbs, any damaged tubers, I'll just put like a soften of yellow sulphur over, which I've got in the greenhouse. And I'll just put some on the rest of it in any case, just try and keep them. But that's the dahlias up, I'm pleased about that. And on to the next job. Right, that's me done for this day, Monday end of. So I've gotten what I've wanted done, I've gotten the dahlias up, which I've now got sitting in there, upside down, drying off. I'll come down tomorrow and I'll get them sorted out. You see there, I knew I spotted one. Looks like this end of the tube has popped off, so what I'll do once that's dried out is I'll pop a bit of yellow sulphur on. Now the yellow sulphur what I'll be using is the stuff I got from the lockman hut. So I'll pop a bit of that on, sprinkle that on them. They're stopping in here for the time being. Also didn't show you as well as in that little mushroom box there, I've got lilies in there. Deep red ones are starting to dry out and with us, so I've just covered them up. I didn't know if that's the right thing to do or not, but I've done it in any case. I've still got them sweet peas to pot on. That's on the shelf, the first shelf. So the ones that's there and there, I've got to put them on into the large pots, into these ones, into them pots there, the pine pots, and then that's sorted out. I'm getting the frame done, as you've seen before. And I'm getting the dahlia bed house, of course, it's all dug over as well. A little added bonus, I've dug some parsnips up and I've cleaned them off, and I was absolutely astounded the size of them. Absolutely astounded. There are a lot of them like this as well. So I'll show you. That's them there. Absolutely huge. A couple of them are snapped off. I tried to get right to the bottom of the bed as well. The biggest one that's in here though, the thickest, is that one there. And that's my hand. It's big on my hand. I've wrapped my hand around it. It's a canny parsnip. Canny parsnip. A few of them I've got canker on, which I already knew about anyways from the previous time, but I'll just chop the tops of them off and use the rest of them. They've had the first frost, I'm going to take them home and see if I can do something with them. Parsnips and maybe. But that's them right out sorted. So I'll sign off and I'll be back down tomorrow to sort them dahlias out. See what else I need to do as well, so I'll catch you tomorrow. Good morning, Tuesday morning. I did say I was going to go down to the allotment and sort them dahlias and things out today and get the base sorted out for the polytunnel, but as you can hear, it's pouring down with rain, which, as you know, it's not a good thing to go digging in the rain, especially when the ground's wet as well, because you just end up getting up the eyes and it's back-breaking. So, change of plans. I'm at home. I'm in my home greenhouse where I built my bench last week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add on to that bench just because there's a bit of free space sitting a bit higher up. So, spin you around. I've got my measurements already taken. I'm going to have the little bench, a little square, little rectangle here, little rectangle frame, exactly the same way as I did this one. I'm going to make the frame, then I'm going to sort out about putting legs and things on them, getting them nice and sturdy. So I'm going to get sorted with that. So I'll catch you. I'll see you once I've done that. I do have me tripod there. I do remember having my adapter to hold my phone, but I can't seem to find it. I've got two of them, but I'm going to have to try and find them. Then I'll be able to use that. But at the time being, I found the tripod, but I've lost the bloody the attachment. But like I say, in the meantime, I'm going to get this sorted out. I'm going to get this frame built inside of here. I've got the little candle on, a little terracotta pot. I know somebody messaged me on YouTube stating that it's better to have an unglazed one, but unfortunately that's the only thing I've got available at the moment. Until my little paraffin heater comes, which should be coming the next day or two, and then I should warm this place up nicely. So yeah, I'm gonna get cracked on with that, and I'll show you it once I've finished. I've just denailed two of them beams for the frame, and I'm absolutely freezing. The rain's coming down really hard now. My hands are numb. That's all I've done is denailed these pieces of wood. I cannot wait to do this, so I'm just going to call it a day. Later on I'll see if I can get down to the garden. I've got some things to go and collect and stuff like that, so I just have to wait until tomorrow. So as of Tuesday, it's a pretty wasteful day, but can't really do nothing with the weather. Well, it's Tuesday, it's dark, it's coming to 4 o'clock. I'm just getting a little toy in the post today. So, my little paraffin heater for the greenhouse, and see how it does, see how it works. At the moment we're sitting at, it was 5 degrees, so I'll give it its due. It's been on for say a couple of minutes now, and it's already been up a couple of days. I'm getting some more sticks as well, so these are the 3 that I'm just going to keep in the greenhouse here and see how they go, see how they do. Other than that, it's been a very unproductive day today due to, as you can hear, the rain. It's been raining pretty much non-stop all day here up in Northumberland. So yeah, I'm going to see how this does overnight. I filled it up. It says there's 3 days worth of heat from it constantly, but of course I'll probably not be having it on constantly. You'll have to see how things go. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. There's nothing been happening with the wet weather. I have been down to the allotment. To pick my paraffin up, and I have done the dahlias. I've just sprinkled the bits that I could find, the tubers, which had snapped off with a bit of the yellow sulphur. I still need to go down hopefully tomorrow and just trim the fibrous roots off, leaving the tubers alone. But that's for tomorrow. But as for Tuesday, not very much being done, and see how things go from tomorrow. Right, well, it's been a pretty quiet week this week. Look forward to next week. I've got a lot of things which I know I want to get done, and I'll be going to the garden with a plan of action. So as of this week, just scratching it off. It's been no good. So I'll catch you again on Monday. Cheers. Thanks very much. Bye bye now.